All right. We've got an interesting new Sudoku. There's no shortage of these in recent days. I figured we'd give this a shot and we'll go back to fighting Gift Patrol in BG3. Also got a new mouse. Check it out. New mouse. Logitech thing. Very cool. I'm happy with it. Which means reminds me I need my mouse pad. Right. I've got some tweaking to do with my desk setup, but we'll try this for today and we'll see how the new mouse works. So this is an odd galaxy Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Data separated by a white dot are consecutive, so like 3 and 4, 4 and 5, that kind of thing. All odd numbers are part of galaxies. A galaxy is an orthogonally connected group of odd numbers with 180-degree rotational symmetry. Okay. Multiple galaxies cannot be orthogonally adjacent. So that's an extremely restrictive rule. What I take it to mean is like, the galaxy could look. How would a galaxy look? So if this was the center of a galaxy, then you would rotate this 180 degrees, and it would look like this. This would be a galaxy. And then this number would be some number. These two would be the same number. These would be the same number. Huh. How does this actually work? Does this rule even make sense? Because how are these ever going to be the same number? Okay, so I think what it means is that these just have to be odd together. They don't have to be like mirrored numbers across the galaxy, because otherwise this is just impossible, right? Like for any galaxy of size greater than one, you have to take something, and you rotate it, so you have to take the other thing, and then like it's broken. Or like if it was like this, these would have to be the same. Like there's yeah, okay, so it's just the shape of the galaxy that is supposed to be rotationally symmetric. Okay, so given that, let's begin. I guess this is going to be like a very big, even odd kind of puzzle. So some things we know are going to be odd, like this is going to be odd, and these are going to be even. So like even. This is odd, and this is even. Just trying to get a sense of where the galaxies in the board can go. These are going to be four alternating things. How many odd numbers are there? There are 45 in the board in total. That's interesting. There have to be four numbers down here that are uh, that are odd. Like, is this shape rotationally symmetric? I think it is, right around this point in the middle of a cell. So you could have this be a galaxy or something like that. Okay. I was wondering whether this told us anything about what cells could be even down here. Seems like that's not the case. Um, so this is odd. This, I suppose this is supposed to tell us a lot, right? Because the other one of two is here. So these are all odd. And then this is an odd even pair. These two are even. Say that. Eight somewhere up here. So this is a 4 or a 6. These are adjacent. Ah, okay, so this is stronger than I was calling it before. It's like this is a 6 or an 8. This is a 1 or a 3. If that's a 1, this is a 2. If this is a 3, this could be a 2 or a 4. and this is 3, 5, 7. What else do I know? There's a 2 on here, which means this is a 1, 2, or 3, and the 2 is required. This is a 1 or 3. So the 1 and the 3 are covered here. So these are 5, 7, 9. That means this is 4, 6, 8. Oh, it's not, obviously, yeah. Oh. Okay, so what did we say? We said 1 and 3 were here in these cells, because this 2 had to be here, 2 had to be here, and this is a 1 or a 3. The other one goes here. So this is an odd number in this column, so it's a 5, 7, or 9, which means this is a 4, 6, or 8, because it has to be consecutive with a 5, 7, or 9. It's not an 8, which means this is a 4 or 6. Okay. And that means that's not a 9. And it also means that this is an 8. It's not the color 8, it is the number 8. Okay. We haven't actually used any of the symmetry properties yet. So the 2 is actually here. So these are all blue. Imagine this was blue and this was pink. How is this ever 180-degree rotationally symmetric? Right, it's not. There's... Oh, maybe you could extend some insane, like... Like this? Is that rotationally symmetric around, like, this point? Yeah, it is. Okay, well, it's not actually possible, right? Because both of these would have to be odd for this to happen. This is feeling extremely restricted. These are a huge consecutive set of numbers. That's too much. I'm not going to notate that. Okay. Is this hard to make part of a rotationally symmetric thing at all? You could just leave it and make these two pink. You could also, yeah, there's so many things you could do. You could do that. You could do this. You could do this. You could do this. Oh, you can actually do this, right? Because you can have both of these on there. Hmm. I think I'm missing something obvious about the symmetry here. Oh, none of these can be 2, 4, 6, or 8. They see all 4 of these numbers. See, these are all odd. Now, how do you get this to be rotationally symmetric? I think you have to take these two and you rotate around this space. Like, let's pretend you don't take this one. Let's pretend this is like this. Well, this shape is definitely not 180-degree rotationally symmetric. The only thing we can add to it is this spot, and that does not make it 180-degree rotationally symmetric. So this must be blue. These must be pink. 4, 6, 4, 6, 8. And if that's the case, this still needs to get connected somewhere to become rotationally symmetric, so it has to go here. And that means this is not the 2. This is the 2. I'll mark that pink. So we do know the 9 goes in here. This thing is forced to be like this now. Wait. That's not how that works. These are all consecutive. One of these has to be an extension of this galaxy. Doesn't this whole thing break? Let's go back. We saw 2, 4, 6, 8. These are all givens. These see all of those numbers. These must be green. Must be odd. This must be odd. You can't take this one. So you must take this one. That's it. You must take this one. That's not 180-degree rotationally symmetric. Unless you take this one. I mean, I think this is right, but I think this puzzle might also just be broken. Unless this comes out and does some crazy... makes a huge galaxy over here somewhere. I don't know. This drains credulity to me. I wonder what people have said on Discord. Give me a quick second. Let me see if this is broken. It doesn't seem like anyone said that this is broken, so I don't really know what's going on. There's a fine line between broken and stupidly difficult. Hey, Glenn, how's it going? Yeah, like let's pretend that this is not broken. How would this look? So, like, imagine this is one possible extension, and then this thing would have to go here. It would go like this. No, you couldn't take this. You couldn't take this. So it's not that way. So it'd have to go this way. Like, you couldn't possibly take these. Sorry, enough to contribute, but words of encouragement. I appreciate the words of encouragement, Glenn. I thought that this was going to be an interesting puzzle, and instead it's shaping up to be a broken one. Yeah, I mean, this simply must be broken. The hard part about this is like 180-degree rotational symmetry. There's so many places you could be 180-degree rotationally symmetric around, right? You could be 180-degree rotationally symmetric around the center of a cell, the edge of a cell, or the corner of a cell. That's a lot. You can do it. Thank you, Glenn. So like this shape has to appear somewhere, right? Like where does this shape appear? It has to appear like this somewhere. And this feels symmetric, but this is not clearly not the center in this world. Like what? You can't even take this cell. Okay, I don't think that this version is right. Let's try the other version. It looks like this, I guess? So this and this match, but this and this are... No, this is not right either. And this is here, and this is not here. Or not here. Okay. Something's up. Let's take it from scratch. I think that we didn't actually use most of the logic that we did in the other places of the board, and oh, I should have kept the time. Why did I think this was broken? Because I saw that these were odd, or these were even, and collectively these 4 digits see all the digits here. These are even. This is adjacent to a 2 across a white dot, so it's consecutive with a 2, which means it's a 1 or 3. So all of these spots are odd, sorry. All of these spots are odd. And the question was, you have 5 odd cells in a box. Can you make this 180 degree rotationally symmetric without escaping this box? And the answer is no. Right, I can't put it here. I can't put it here. I can't put it here or here. Right, these are all not 180 degree rotationally symmetric shapes. Like this shape is, well, definitely not symmetric if you flip it. Right, you'll get like something like this. And then this shape is not symmetric because you'll get something like this. And then this shape is not symmetric because you'll get something like that. So, like, this is wrong. And then we saw in this box, we know 3 of the 4 even numbers. The other one has to go here. So these were all odd as well. We saw that. And then we saw that these are even, sure. So what we said just now was that this has to escape this box to become one bigger galaxy with something else, right? And the only way you can do that is this. That is the only way. And now it is symmetric, right? But there is going to be an odd number here in this stretch. Either these 2 or these 2 are going to be odd. They're going to be orthogonally connected group of odd numbers with 180 degree rotational symmetry. Multiple galaxies cannot be orthogonally adjacent. So whatever these are, they're going to have to be part of this big galaxy here. Which means that there's some giant S somewhere down here, right? Like that's what this is saying. Okay. So that gets us to the part where we just were. We were saying, like, here's a world. Here's world 1. Right? This looks like this. Okay. Now what happens in world 1? Which things can we take as part of this group? Can we take this as part of the group? No, because this is here. So it's... Yeah, unless we did some crazy thing. Like... Okay, here's like... This is obviously broken, but like here's one version of the extension of this group. Right, you can make it one big thing across the whole board. And this would be rotationally symmetric. It's broken because it has 6 odds in this center box and 3 evens. But it is a thing you could do. What else were we saying? There's only... So this sees all of the even numbers, so it's also odd. This is an even number. This 8. Odd number. Even number. Even number. Odd number. And this was hypothetical. Okay. Is it ever like this? And the center would be here. Right? And if the center was here, you'd also take these. Oh, you couldn't take these three. How will this work? If this gets mirrored here, this gets mirrored here. Sorry. Might need to just color this in for this. And then this gets, yeah, this would go like this. That's one way of making it symmetric, but you can't because of this white dot, which is really restrictive. Let's make that odd as well. Okay. Let's just fill in some numbers again, I guess. It's also 2, 4, and then these are 2, 4, 6, and 8. 8, yes, I do that. This one's not 2 because it sees that up there. We know this is the 2. So this is a 4, 6 pair, and this was an 8. That's what we said. Okay. It's immensely confusing. The fact that you can't take multiple of these consecutively is really restrictive. I think we're just gonna have to keep playing with the combinations until we see something that makes sense. So, like, let's pretend that's a world. How do you... You have to take another cell. So is this the center? This can't possibly be the center, right? Because then you have to take this. And there's 6 odds in a single box. So this can't be the center. None of these can be the center. I feel fairly justified in saying that. I don't think we can be the center around any of these edges or points. Like, maybe... Okay. Like, I don't think these points can be the center. You could reflect across, like, one of these points, maybe? Like, this would go here. This would go here, though, so that doesn't work. And likewise here, right? This couldn't be the center. Because this would reflect here, but this would reflect there. So can this spot be the center? We just said no. Okay. Whatever the center of this thing is, then, if it's like this, then it's not even in these cells that we have added to the thing so far, right? Could it be this edge? No, because then we have to take this. God, this is nightmarish. Here's like a world that we could live in that's a very plausible world. And then we'd live something like this here, and then this here. And then this here. And this. This is rotationally symmetric and not broken. That, like, if we were meant to discover this just from, like, case study of this set of dots, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely and utterly ridiculous. I mean, it feels like the kind of thing that a setter would do, right? Just make one galaxy that spans the whole board. So we saw this was forced in this world, right? Yeah, sure, why not? And this other world was, I felt like this was a pretty broken world. Can we conclusively prove that this is broken? Well, this wasn't the center, right? Yeah, because you'd have to take this. And this isn't the center. These aren't the center. These aren't the center. These aren't the center. The center could be here. But it can't be because you'd have to take this. Yeah, like the problem with putting... The problem with this pattern, like this, is that it makes it very, very hard to put an odd number of odd cells into this box. And you're supposed to have 5. Like, stuff like this is just forbidden, right? Like, this is just forbidden. Is there some more definite way of saying that? It feels very hard to prove that this is impossible. Like, here's a world? No, it's not. That's not a world. You can't be symmetric around this. And we said you couldn't be symmetric of these points, of these edges. Yeah, I don't think the center is anywhere in this thing that we've already drawn. Which means the center's here, right? Or it's here. It's never here. It's here. Well, it's never here either. How do you make this, like, if you put it in the very center of the grid and it extends to the corner, how do you make it not have an even number of cells in here? You can't. Okay. Here's the way to think about this. This pattern stretches all the way to the corner. It's 180-degree rotationally symmetric, which means that the center point is somewhere in the top left quadrant, like inclusive of this board. Right? Like you couldn't put the center here because if you rotated this bit, you'd go off the board. Okay. So now that we know that, we only need to look in the top left quadrant for where the center could be. And the center can't be anywhere in here, fairly obviously. Or here, or here. Yeah, it just can't. It can't be here. It can't be here. Like, sorry about the ads. Like, that's not. This is not an option. Like, what? You can't center it here. You can't center it here. You can't center it here. Can't center it. Yeah. Okay. Like I don't really have a great conclusive case argument about why this can't be, but I believe that if you look at all the things along this border, none of them work. This one doesn't work because you need an even number in this box, and that's the most subtle one, I think. But the rest of these, I think you can sort of stare at a bit and say like, oh, can it be symmetric around this point? And then say like, oh no, it can't, because I mean, let's prove it, right? Like, if we were symmetric about here, then this would be blue. This would get mapped to this cell. This would get mapped to this cell. This would get mapped to this cell. This cell would get mapped here. Would go here. I would take this, I guess. And then this would have to go like this, I guess. Ah, yeah, and that's broken because of this. But that's very subtle. Like if it were here, center were here. You can fill both of these, so you have to take none of them. And you have to take this. I think you have to take this. Is that symmetric? Well, obviously it doesn't work because of this. Yeah, it is symmetric. It just doesn't work because of this. That's okay. Does this one work as the center? This one goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. Yeah, now we have too many in this row. Oh, that's another problem. How many can you stick in this row? Even before we go into this horrifying world, we know this about the world just by knowing that there are 5 odds in a column. One of these is a 2. If this is a 2, then if this is a 2, then these are fine. And these need to get a friend to escape, basically. Like, this is enough. It's the other way. This is the 2. These really need some friends. Like, I think that's the smallest thing you can do. That doesn't work, because you can't take these. God. Yeah, I don't like this puzzle. I think that what we saw before was correct. Like, it's a whole board, that's like this. But I don't appreciate that that feels like guesswork. This requires these two to be pink. This one is also required to be pink in this world. This is required to be pink in this world. This guy goes here. It's not required to be pink. It'd be really silly if this whole thing was... Oh, yeah. Yeah. How is this pink? Well, it's pink if and only this is blue. Now, if this is blue, how does this become rotationally symmetric? It doesn't. So this is part of the mega galaxy in this world. Which means this goes like this. These are all blue. This 5 is blue, which mirrors over here. This feels way too cute not to be the solution. And you need to go here. Yeah, like this is a working solution where the entire thing is one galaxy. Okay. I feel like this is the author being very cute about their rules. That, it just falls out from the happenstance of the puzzle that there is only one galaxy, but it was not required by the rules. And I feel a little cheated, or I will feel a little cheated if this does turn out to be the solution. Let's just do what we can here. That's not a 3. 4, 6, 4, 6, 8. These are 4, 6, 8. This is a 2. These are 1 and 3. This is a 5. This is a 9. This is a 9. 1, 3, 5, 7. These are 4 and 6. This is a 4 and 6. The 6 is here. Let's just do them out. 2 and 6 both can't go here. So this is a 4 and 8, and these are a not 4 and 8. So there are 2 and 6, and this is the other 4 and 8. So this is a 3, 5, or a 7, 9. So if these are 2, these could be 1 or 3. If this is a 6, it could be 5 or 7. Oh, this can't be 5 or 7. So this is, in fact, not a 6. So it's a 2. Okay. This is where the 2 goes here. So 2, 4, 6, 8. These are going to be adjacent. So these are 2 or 8. 2 or 8. These are 4 and 6. Okay. So if this is like an 8, this is a 6. If this is a 2, this is a 4. This could be 1 or 3, or it could be a 7 or a 9. So 7, because there's a 9 here. This could be 3, 5. 3, 5, or 7. It's not a 7 because of this. And this could be 3, 5, or a 7. It's never a 5 because it can't be adjacent to that. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, actually, how is this ever a 3? Because then this would be a 4, this would have to be a 5, and this can't be a 6. So this is just a 5. And it's 5, 4, 3, 2, or it's 5, 6, 7, 8. Her. These are also... I don't know anything about this number. The 9 in this box is here. 5 and 7. I'll put this here just for the sake of... this is just 1 or 3, because this is 5, 7, and 9. This is a 9. Which means this is an 8. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 3 goes here, and the 6 goes here. Okay. And we'll start filling things in. Yeah, this is... we don't know that one yet. This one's a 9. It's not a 4 anymore, because it's can only be high. Okay, so that's how that works. 4 and 8. Here, not an 8, so you... Oh, I didn't mean to... Put there. That's an 8. There's a 1 here and a 7 here. This is not a 1 or a 3 because it's next to an 8, sorry. 1 through 5, 7, 1, 5, 7. 3, 7, 9 down here. No, there's a 9 down in this box, right, so this is the 9. And this is a 5. It's a 5. These are not 5s. Okay. Also 3, 5, 7, which means this is a 1. No, it could just be anything. Not 9. Why not 9? Oh, because 9 in the column. This is just not enough to make progress. Oh, these are... There's only 2 here. 4 and 6. This is a 3, 5, or 7. Oh, 1, 3, and 5. There's only one spot the 5 can go, and it's here. These are 5, 7, and 9 in this column. Oh, wait. Ah, yes. So 1 and 3 will block 1 and 3 from here, and 5 and 9 will block 5 and 9 from here. So that's a 7. Okay. Now we put things down. This is also 1, 3, or 7. The 9 in this box goes up here. These are 1, 3, and 7, respectively. Oh, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This goes up here. So the remaining 1 or 3. That's the other remaining 1 or 3, but he's a 1. He's a 3, so it's a 1. Okay, so now I think we're just going to get all of these digits. Yeah. That's a 5. That's a 3. And oh, this is how we disambiguate, so this can't be a 4 because it's next to a 7 across the dot, so 6 and 4, 6 and 4, 6 and 4, 6 and 4, 6. You found every galaxy, indeed. Okay. The real time should be a little bit more than half an hour because we fumbled around a bit in the beginning. I'm gonna be straight. I didn't enjoy this one. It felt like the setter was trying to be very clever with the rule set. You know, and just have a board where it just happened to be that there was just one galaxy, and he didn't have to say that, or she didn't have to say that. I don't know what Arachnia's pronouns are. But in the end, it felt like one giant case deduction, where you looked at this quarter of the board and guessed where the midpoint of this thing was going to be. And once you saw that it covered the whole board and that was a legal combination, you could, just fill in all the numbers with sort of straightforward deductions. Felt like a lot longer. Yeah. Yeah, I think we might have spent another 10 or 15 minutes at the beginning just being like, no, there's no way that this is what they expect us to do with this, right? And then, like, redoing the puzzle from scratch. But no, apparently that was what they expected us to do. Yeah, I'm not going to belabor the point too much. I thought this seemed like a very interesting rule set, and this did not seem like a execution that lived up to the rule set. Let's boot up Baldur's Gate, and then we'll continue that fight against the Geth Patrol. I should have been doing that while I was, commentating my reaction to the Sudoku. But, we can't all be professional streamers. Instead, I'm going to take a minute to get some water. Hi, Moth. Okay. BRB. Maximize this, I suppose. Okay. We were in the middle of this combat against the Geth Patrol and was looking kind of scary, and I was running out of time in the morning yesterday, so I figured I would continue another time, and here we are. I was hoping to do it before Callie's stream, but some friends invited me to brunch, and then when I got back, Callie was already streaming, and then I ended up watching Callie for 3 hours instead, which, it's always a good way to live your life. I assume everyone here has watched Callie's stream, but if you haven't watched Callie, then shout out Callie. Callie 90 just finished hitless solo honor, which was utterly wild. 1 HP run. Never took a point of damage. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm immediately noticing something about my new mouse, which is that the scroll wheel... Okay. How do I scroll? Feels very inconsistent. I'm using this mouse for the first time. Huh. Okay, we'll see how I end up liking this. I don't quite know. See, look at that. Okay, scrolling back, it scrolls in. Scroll forward, and it scrolls out. If I scroll like 1 or 2 clicks at a time, or I scroll slowly, it doesn't register. So I have to be very, like, brisk with it, as opposed to... Okay, this is also like this, right? Like, there's only 2 modes. It just feels wrong, yeah. I think that BG3 doesn't do a good job. It's not, like, gracefully zooming out, right? Like, the trackpad is doing... there's only 2 modes here. Sorry for giving anyone motion sickness if I did that. But, like, when I do it on my trackpad, like, I'm not actually moving my fingers on the trackpad, I'm just changing the angle at which my fingers are touching the trackpad, and that's sensitive enough to make it change its mode. But here I have to scroll real hard. Okay, let's go to the zoom. Okay. Let's see how this... What were we doing? It was our turn. I was thinking about equipping a shield if I had a spare action. There were 4 Githyanki left. This one was invisible. You were here. I apparently hit you once. That's okay. But you're a non-consideration. There's no way you're going to hit me this turn. You are closest, and you are second closest. You're the scary one. Though, honestly, I don't see much of a reason to do anything other than change my weapon and dash. What are they going to do with an extra turn? Freaking nothing. Yeah, let's do that. I think I want to shield you. Hiding here doesn't cost me anything, does it? Melee attack misses, they read. This feels very good. Okay. Before we do that, let's just use our bonus action and movement to get somewhere safe. And then we can make a judgment call about what we want to do. I'm tempted to walk up here and then jump in, but okay, I don't have the movement speed to do that, I don't think. Even with my absurd strength. I was hoping to jump into this roof somehow. Doesn't feel like that's happening. So I think we're just dashing. I'll wait until you're out of danger before I pick your brain at something. Alright. Let's escape danger right now. Then, you may do your best. I don't think... Yeah, the distance to you is way too far. And you're not the closest one, actually. You're the closest one. If I get behind... here... Can I get behind this wall? No. Not quite enough. But I think I go towards... do I go towards here? Where am I kiting you if I get here? Into this place, and then up the stairs, and then into here. Okay, it's a little bit dead-endy, but it's possible. The other way is I could kite them here. Also dead-endy. Or I could just run this way, and then we could kite them just like through the Risen Road. I think that's actually better. Okay, so let's not try to enter the actual Joaquin's Rest. So.
Have to keep going.
Maybe this is good. Okay. And we'll put the shield on. I feel like the shield is more important than the weapon. Can I not just wear a shield now? In my offhand? I'm supposed to equip something in my main hand first? Okay. Suppose so. Spell Sparkler is going to give me lightning charges when I do the Sonic Backlash. This is a little bit extra jump distance. Nothing else feels particularly relevant. Let's take this. Okay, AC 19. Alright, Glenn, let's hear it. Oh, you did a thing. You Misty Stepped. Did you say where you Misty Stepped to? Oh, when I dashed, I forgot to take the extra jump with the dash. The Fleet Fingers jump. I always forget that jump. It's really good, too. Okay. Um, let's take the offhand shield this time. So up to 21 AC, I feel much better about that. You two are following me this way. That's what I want. Okay. What's my distance to you? I don't want to get too far. Okay. 18 meters. I think if I run as far away as I can, I will leave combat. So I don't want to do that. Maybe just hiding back here is good enough. And we'll take the jump. Oh, there's a little crate here you can loot. There's stuff in here you could loot. I didn't realize this was a whole thing. Okay. Crown of Karsus, final fight, Parasite Grip. Trying to think of a way to prevent taking damage without taking darkness. Parasite Grip without taking darkness. It's been a while since I've done the brain fight. When does that, when does Karsight Grip trigger? At the end of your turn? Or the end of the round when the brain sees you? Block line of sight. Yeah, like, this, I'm surprised that darkness works against that. Oh, the wall of stone. Interesting. Huh. Carnals goes last, okay. So at the end of the round, you just take damage. Biconia's shield, that's smart trade. Okay. We just have gobs of movement again, so... we just get to do dumb stuff like this. You're over here, actually? Yeah, you're too far still to do interesting things. I have infinite money. This is an infinite money round. Just click all the buttons that cost money. So it doesn't matter. I just want to get around this bend. Should be able to do that with the Fleet Finger's jump. Yeah, this feels like, honestly, a little dirty. There's just nothing that they can do against this movement. Okay, so she is advancing, but she's just kind of behind. Straight through obstructions. Was Kali was using darkness the whole time? Can't target. Sanctuary. The Sanctuary. Force damage, yeah. Does Karsus Compulsion break Sanctuary? It's not like you're doing damage to anyone. Globe of Invulnerability? I don't know if he said no Globe of Invulnerability. And, okay. This scroll wheel is just... something's up with the scroll wheel, and yeah. I'm gonna have to tweak settings after this. You're here. You're the one who did not get frightened. 56 still. Yeah. Gortash's Reflecto Guard remains. Weak grip and dazed. Sure, yeah. Not ideal. Dazed, you lose some armor class, you get disadvantage in wisdom saves, you can't take reactions. Evasion. Is it a dex save? Reflecto Guard grenades is really interesting. I'm just gonna stop stalling and start playing out the obvious way that we know this fight is gonna go. Which, frankly, is not incredibly interesting, but, you know. Oh, wow. Oh, why'd you have to ruin that? You guys are all so close together. Okay, well, that's fine. If I frighten you, you should all end up in the same spot. And then there will be a glorious AoE. Ah, you saved. Okay. You're 28 meters away. I don't think you're getting an attack off. There's no dex saving throw, so it doesn't proc evasion. Is there any saving? It doesn't induce a saving throw. The wiki's wrong. It's just flat damage. So there's not even like, I take the lucky feat, or I take Divination Wizard 2. Like, none of that exists. Okay. Where's the next guy? They're both back there. Should move back a little bit. I don't need to move back that much. I don't think I'm even gonna use my bonus action this round. Actually, I lied. Let me drink a potion. Why is my bar like this? Give me my potions. Where are my potions? Why are there pointless arrows and things here? Scrolling! The scrolling! Okay. And this and the other potions, which I should have had. A dex save you can't pass. Indomitable? I don't know if respecking is in the cards. Does Indomitable let you pass those saves? Oh, it's shaping up to be a good one. Alright. What can I do against these jerks? I think it's a Glyph of Warding is the biggest damage thing I could do. I could also use a many targets arrow, but meh. Blowing one of those here seems dubious. Spiritual weapon. I'm wondering if there's a way to get them wet with my bonus action. I don't have an offhand crossbow to make them wet with the bonus action. Oh, I unequipped Sorrow, otherwise I could have used that, actually. That would have been helpful here. Yeah, I don't think that there is one, unfortunately. I mean, this fight is very much won already. I'm doing this just to save time, but you know, when you beat the game, they don't give you awards for taking fewer long rests. So. What's back here? Plenty more space, okay. Tell what to the ultimate solo runners? Tell what to them, sorry? Oh, you don't get an award for long resting less? Yeah, sure. Oh, you're actually, like, gonna get an opportunity attack on me. That's fun. Well, I have resistance to your slashing damage, so I don't actually care very much. And I'm actually happy to get rid of your parry. And I have crit immunity. I don't think I'm actually worried about much if I intentionally take this opportunity attack. So, I think that this is bugged. And I wanted to check that it's bugged in the way that I thought it was bugged. Which is, it says that, click heals. Gain speed. Enemies have disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you. Oh no, this is, I think what it actually does is it gives you disadvantage on your opportunity attacks against enemies. But that's not something I can test by walking away after having clicked heals. So let's just do this. Okay. What was the math? You missed. Yeah, I know that. Oh my god. Alright, fine. She went Great Weapon Master all in. She had to roll a 16. She had to roll a 16 to hit me. 25%? Alright. I could command them to flee from me? Yeah. But I also don't really need to, right? Like... What does command flee get me? I wanted to test it. Oh, you're saying for testing the opportunity attacks. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a good idea. For sure. Yeah, I like that a lot. I guess I should prioritize killing the piercing damage people first, but... You're the one who keeps Misty stepping in front of me, so... Oh, she was the one who was invisible. There you go. Oh. They aren't blinded, incapacitated, or restrained. I should have read that before I did what I did. So I need to bait out your reaction every turn, and then shoot you. I'm probably just intentionally taking a bunch of opportunity attacks against this person. Like, I really don't care. I have resistance to a damage, and, I have resistance to her damage, and they have a 25% chance to hit me. It's like nothing. It's not worth my time. The people behind her are the scary people. Like, these are the people I actually care about dealing with. Yeah. Actually, let me stay in place, then. I guess I want to be far enough that you have to... No, I do want to be far enough that you can dash. Yeah, okay, no. We just want to be far enough that they're going to dash up to me. This is probably good enough. Oh, yeah, Astral Step. That's fine, whatever. Take your 25% chance to hit attacks. We'll see the damage calc eventually. She's probably gonna do some psychic damage, which isn't gonna be halved, but like the 2d6 plus 1 divided by 2, that's like an average of like 4.5 damage. I don't care. Oh, nice. Okay, what was the calc? Oh, she has Great Weapon Master, right. So this was a mid-roll. Oh, she would have missed on a... She has Reeling, so she would have missed on a 16. She needed a 17 to... Okay. Damage roll, mid-roll. For 22. Yeah, minus 11. Yeah, divided by 2 and then minus 5. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, and then the DR. And then 3 minus 2, yeah. This is 3.5. It's like 1.5 damage of psychic. And this is also... Yeah. It's like half a damage of psychic. So two psychic damage on that. These things could like all max roll for 4 plus 2. That's 6 damage. And then this could be 5 more. So 27 over 14 damage minus 5, 9. So she could max roll for 15 damage. That's not that spooky. But so improbable with the number of die. Well, she's taken her opportunity attack, right? No, she hasn't. Let's give her her opportunity attack real quick. She's just not using it. Cool. Alright. That's... Sure. Alright. Do I have anything? Where are the other two? Where are these jokers? They're back here? Oh my god. How do I actually deal damage to you? You won't use opportunity attacks against me? Really? Really? What are the conditions of Radiant Parry? Weapon attack. So if I did like one of these. There we go. Let's go this way, actually. Okay, you just have infinite Astral Steps. That's what I'm learning. I mean, I don't object to that. It's just interesting. Oh, are you gonna go down the other way? No, you are gonna go down this way. That's alright. Is there actually something I can throw up there? I'd like to make these guys die. These are the ones that I'm mildly worried about, because they can deal piercing damage. They're like an Alchemist Fire. See, why is that not on my bar either? Get rid of this. The boots have very fast blinking. Right, and then she's like Lozier, right? She's got all her clothes just like glued onto her, Provokes attack of opportunity. Well, I was going to do that this round anyway, so I don't really care. I suppose I could shove her and then do this if I want to take a little less damage. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, so we're taking the damage. That's okay. Oh, there's an upgraded version that lets you keep your clothes? How many hit points do you have left? 13, and you're burning. Oh god, I didn't realize I hadn't done this fight yet. Well... I didn't realize that there was this much extra easy XP here. Oh my god. Legitimately annoying. I want you dead. I don't know. I do not know, Glenn. I want you dead more than anything else this round. How many stacks of call do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I can do 3 damage to you, it's over. What if I throw a spike bulb at him? That's 2 damage. And he's gonna take 1 from burning, guaranteed. These are not 2 damage guaranteed, right? Alchemist Fire is like 1d6 or something. Oh, wait, I'm doing lightning damage off this too. That's cool. 1d4. Oh, because I cast the Thorn Whip, so I got the lightning charges. If I shot, I suspect this is not going to be the useful thing to do. Yeah, low ground and threat. Alright, let's throw a spike bulb. That's another thing that somehow is not on my bar. Spike bulb. 17 of these? What am I doing? Bleed. And I think this means... Yeah, 2 slashing damage at the start of each turn. So unless we're robbed... I'm gonna throw this up here. I'm just gonna throw it at his frickin' face.
I know what to do.
Okay, there's the 1 damage. And now you're bleeding, so you should die next turn. What's going on with these guys? They're just walking around, they're having a good time. He's not causing any problems, sure. Did we kill those hyenas up there? I think we killed these gnolls up here before. Huh. I don't know what my routing was this game to get to level 6, but somehow I overlooked that, that encounter with just a couple hundred easy XP. Okay, that's what I thought. 722. How crazy of a roll is that? Oh, gosh, I'm scrolling the wrong way. I need to invert this scroll wheel too. 9, yeah. And then a max roll, and then, okay, decent roll. So it's an above average roll, but nothing too crazy. Let's do this. We want to provoke opportunity attacks, right? Jesus Christ. We want an ability to gain strength on her. Right? So she has a lower chance to hit me. I don't care about her AC. That's the thing to know. Right? Every time I hit her, she has just 1 less chance to hit me. So we bait this opportunity attack. She has 3 stacks of reeling now, too. What was this roll? She rolled a 17, yeah. Oh. She didn't have any stacks of reeling. But because she hit me, when an attack hits me, the attacker sent reeling for 3 turns. So the next one, she's going to have to hit a 19 to hit me. And the shield says when she misses me, she gets reeling for 2 turns. Okay. I don't think we're gonna take 24 damage. That's not what we calculated. We calculated like 15 was the max roll. Oh, I can just knock her prone. I like giving you less movement. Cool. Goodbye. She's gonna Misty Step to me anyway, because she's a freaking dirty cheater, but... she can do that too. Okay. This miss. 2 misses. What were the rules? Miss. She rolled an 8. She had 3 reeling. Here. She only had 2 reeling. Oh. I thought reeling was supposed to only go down at the end of your turn. Reeling for 3 turns. Like, okay, my naive expectation would be, she hit me the last round. She would have 3 stacks of reeling. Right, from hitting me. And then this round, she missed, and then she would go to 5. And then she missed again, and she would go to 7. But instead, it seems like what's happening is that she missed. And then when she missed, the 3 stacks of reeling from the adamantine armor were replaced with the 2 stacks of reeling for missing from this armor. From this shield. Like, lost condition reeling and then received a new condition reeling. Is that how that works? Let's drink another potion. Let's walk away a little bit. Okay. You had... Oh, I should just be I should be paying attention to her reeling numbers to learn this. She had 1 reeling. So she had 2 reeling, and then she lost 1 stack, I guess. She lost the condition reeling here. Every turn remaining. She used opportunity attack. Why did she lose a reeling stack in the middle of her turn? Okay. And she received condition reeling again here. Now how many reeling does she have? She has 2 again. So do these not stack? I thought these stacked. But it seems like they just... What do you still have ready to parry? Oh, maybe this is just an icon that's permanently on top of her, regardless of whether she actually has a reaction. Okay, we missed 2. That's okay. Walking away is entirely pointless, but I'm still going to do it. Man, I don't like the way that this fight is going at all. Okay, let's do something else then. Let's do something else. I'm taking more damage than I'm healing with these potions, and I'm just spending a lot of time casting or using these potions. It doesn't feel... There's got to be a better way. Oh, I can't throw a potion. It's gonna do my undo my sanctuary. I was supposed to do in the other order. That's fine. because I'm Cleric, I just get this weird get out of jail free card, which is a choice. Yep. And I can drink my potion. I'm just gonna sit here and pass my turn, honestly. I'm just gonna sit here and heal to full. Yeah. Yeah, I don't love it. I think when I have cast Sanctuary feels like a very big hammer. I mean, it's a level 1 spell slot, but it's like having it feels like it takes a dimension of risk out of the game. You know, modulo bugs, right? And AoEs and certain things. There are conditions you have to pay attention to, but like usually I feel like when I am using Sanctuary, there was some mistake that I made earlier. That's how I feel about it. So what is the solution to this? Like, I need to take a weapon attack from her. And I'm not getting consistent strength range stacks because I don't hit every turn, right? Because I have a low hit chance. And she's got this parry ability that's very annoying. Oh, the answer was Thorn Whipping her, right? We're gonna Thorn Whip her. And then we're gonna kite. I guess that's the way of things. This feels like the cleaner way of doing things. I mean, she's got Misty Step every turn, so this might just be not enough, but let's see how this strategy goes. We're also giving her movement speed by, okay. There is an ad break. I think Sanctuary block should be longer than a single turn. It doesn't? Yeah. For sure. Yeah, there's a tuning problem with Sanctuary. I mean, okay. In full party play, I feel like it's much less potent. Because all Sanctuary does is let you, let your other allies get attacked, right? Like, you cast it on your squishy or something, or like, you know, you have your squishy wizard cast twin, or squishy sorcerer cast twin haste and you sanctuary them or something like that. And then, like, the other characters do the attacking. Oh, I'm glad I missed that. I would have been taking an opportunity attack if I hadn't. Yeah, exactly. In solo, it's kind of degenerate. Because it just means all the enemies have to sit there and do nothing. And, like, it's way, like, okay, defensive abilities get way more powerful in solo. And the offensive ones get way less important. Oh, we do get the attack of opportunity. That's fine. I'm gonna have to go find all their bodies after this. I don't remember where any of them freaking died. I don't know I'm going here either. Can I Thorn Whip and then not have you? Yeah. Crit miss. Do this and then jump this way so that I don't get punished for my bad decision making. They playing passively even solo and it creates a temptation to just well cheat. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, and I feel the same sort of dirty. I mean, there's some things that are just flat out broken, right, with Sanctuary, like Sanctuary Moonbeam or whatever, but that's just, you know, the game being buggy and not... Like, I would classify that under buggy. Oh, my good fellow. Hey, Crypto. How's it going? We're just kiting Sarth Baretha around the entirety of Faerun. Yeah, this was the right plan. This was the right plan. I mean, it's not an exciting plan, but it very much was. Oh, here's the other guy. This guy died. This might have been the first guy who died or something. I don't know. There were 4 of these Geth, right? That's vaguely what I remember. 10 damage. I'm just excited for this fight. I want to do something else. Yeah. Combat around 31, yeah. I feel like with my playstyle, this happens fairly often. I mean, okay, we have ridiculous DR, right? But even with that DR, we were still not able to face tank one enemy. I mean, mind you, they're a powerful enemy, but like... Okay, dice rolled again. Sure. But even with resistance to most of their damage, that was still a thing. I mean, at level 7, I guess it'll be better because I could use a Psychic Resistance Elixir, and I wouldn't have to deal with their psychic damage at all, but... The ever spooky Gith or spooky? I was not willing to take this fight before level 6, because if there was a whole person involved in this mess too, it just felt like a lot. You have 1 stack of reeling. So you missed twice, and then it went to my turn, and then you lost a stack of reeling? I really don't understand how this works. Okay. Now how many stacks of reeling have you? Have none. So if you hit, you lose the stacks of reeling from missing. And if you miss, you lose the stacks of reeling from hit. That is my new theory of the case. Give me a hit. That was a little greedy. Maybe I should have healed.
Unusual runes are etched on the slate, forming an array of arcs and circles.
I don't actually know what this is. Okay. Thanks for the GG deal.
You learn nothing from the slate.
I assume that was something about their instructions. Okay. So that's the first Gith. Here's the second Gith.
Useful.
Oh my god, I'm carrying out a freaking extra. Here. Go. It's map to the crush, which I don't. There's one more down here somewhere. Is he not? Yeah, this guy was the second to last guy to die, right? Oh, no, they both died up here. Okay. We're encumbered again, sure. We'll go to Derek after this. Yeah. I almost always dialogue them with, like, Disguise Self, and this run I am playing without it, so, I am learning things, and that's good. I don't want to be stuck on that crutch forever. I don't know if there's any merit in holding on to this item, like, at all. Okay, thank you, crossbow. 8.1? Oh my god, dude, that's so heavy. Yeah, none of these items are interesting to keep. I'm getting rid of all of that. Let's go to the mic. And then we'll come back and do those, the hyenas, I guess. Oh, I should change the category. Alright, stream category. Nature. Cleric. Newer. Nature. Cleric. Shadowheart. Okay. Now, we change the category to Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate. Done. Okay. We are just chatting, indeed. Yeah. Kiting Gith doesn't really count as real gameplay. Okay. So we can do those hyenas, I guess, and then we can go to Act 2. I'm trying to think about whether there's anything else that disappears when we go to Act 2. Like, what do we get locked out of? Obviously, we're not saving Barkus before we get a last light, but that's fine. I don't really... Barkus is just going to stick around in my camp, I guess. And we'll free Wolverine anyway.
We'll be clearing out soon enough. No point in lingering now.
Who
I've got
else
the noble
leaves?
stock.
We've done the Zend already. We've done the Druid Grove quest. We've done the Goblin Leaders. I think that's everything that matters before Act 2. If you know something else, then please speak up. I have 10 pounds of gold. I'm so excited to get to trade that in for actually useful stuff at Tali. Oh, I sold you the spring step boots? Yeah, that's fine. I might want those back eventually. Hyenas are just so I don't forget, honestly, more than for anything else, and then we'll go into Act 2. Question is, do I want to go to the Crash first? Let's take a short rest.
A welcome rest.
Alright. Is the monitor's flashing a little bit? Let's do it. Okay, we will just get here. What do I get if I go to the Crash first? I get 3 tadpoles. I get some XP fighting like kobolds and Grimishka early. I could fight some more Gith early, but I don't feel really pressured to. I get Jira's equipment, and I get bonus action tadpoles. I don't think I have a lot of tadpoles that are super worth using right now as a bonus action. Like, I could use that as a bonus action. This is my reaction. Oh, Concentrated Blast could become a bonus action. It's, like, mildly useful. Yeah, I'm not that excited yet. Hey, Teal, thank you for subscribing. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. And, yeah, enjoy your ad-free viewing, and emotes. That's the words that I'm supposed to say. you can enjoy, well, these two emotes. This is what I currently have. And Crypto is working on some more, which I'm super excited by. Okay. And join the Discord. !Discord. I made a server, and I started configuring it, but I have not finished configuring it. Actually, I could use someone to test. Okay, why don't we actually test this right now? You know, we're here. Give me a second, and I'll get you a link to the Discord. Discord. Okay, here's a Discord. That's other stuff. Okay, so like if I invite people, copy button. Can I paste in here? I can't paste in here. I hate the fact that I can't paste in the OBS Twitch chat. That's annoying. All right. Then let's do it to the Twitch. Twitch Discord. All right. Let's try that. Twitch Discord. Oh man, I probably just echoed for everyone. If you join, does it work? Do things happen? Do you see channels? Ooh. Just general. Oh, you don't see the stream notifications channel. Okay. I will have to debug that later. Oh, and stream notifications. Wonderful. Those are the only two things I have made.
The creature's eyes roll. She'd eaten, feasting. You hear what comes. You watch with cold real. Gnolls can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
I don't think I actually want to stop this because I get XP, I think.
Her belly splits.
Oh. Oh, that was not the right move. My turn. Newborn Knoll's turn. Okay. So you're supposed to get 20 XP. If these guys explode while they're in combat with you, you get 20 XP. So I just lost 20 XP on this newborn. That's quite alright. Oh, when I forgot to change my weapons back, that's also truly one of the choices I could have made. Alright. Missed. You have a +6 to hit, you have to roll a 15 to hit me. And we'll learn what your damage calc is shortly. And you're frightened? You just use Sudden Rush. Okay, I don't actually know how this works, but I feel like I've seen it before. Yeah. So they can use the sudden rush, and then the next turn they don't move. That's what I've observed. Obviously, it's not going to work to test that this turn because they're frightened. But yeah. I go back and forth as well on the value of the safest. Awaken sounds well and good, but there are many ways to get extra actions and far fewer ways to get bonus actions. Yeah. Yeah, right. The Zathik doesn't say you may now use them as a bonus action. It says you must use them as a bonus action. And, you know, whether a bonus action is actually less valuable to you or less contended to you is not clear. Okay, did I miss something in chat? I don't think I did. But Glenn was saying that we could test the boots. What was the way to test the boots? It gives me disadvantage and opportunity attacks against opponents. And oh, we were saying command flee. I didn't prepare command flee. I forgot about that. I was supposed to prepare command flee. Can I? Okay, cool. That's what I thought. That UI was just a little bit misleading. I'll just pass my turn. Apparently, I'm not surprised. Just don't use lifted powers and raise her over. Yeah, they're not vegan. I don't know why people would think you could use them. This feels like a spike growth moment. I don't know if it'll be good or just entertaining. Yeah, the passive powers are the good ones, right? It's Call, it's Ability Drain. I mean, okay, when you get to Act 3, Black Hole, you know, sure, Fly. Fly is good, but Fly is also passive. Actually, I don't want to go that way, right? I don't want to incentivize them to run up and around. I want them to run towards me this way. Oh, only one? That's okay. They sudden rushed, so shoot you. I don't need to. Get that crap off my hotbar, indeed. Truly one of the classic Glenn statements of all time. Well, not so much of a statement as an implicit value assignment. If it costs a hotbar space, no thank you. Tinnitus? Oh my god, because of a super loud moaning from the elliptic powers. Okay. Before I forget, I'm just gonna prepare commands so that I can try this the next fight that we do. What do we not need to pretend is useful? We can pretend that that's not useful anymore. There we go. Take command. I mean, maybe we just long rest before we go to Act 2. Once again, we're not winning any awards, or we don't win any awards for long resting less. You can craft some speed potions with this too, which is nice. These are all books, which I don't care much about. I guess a longsword is worth something. Alright. Actually, good loot. Alright. I mean, we can all agree, right? Glenn's hotbar is glorious. Oh god, no. Okay, I thought I just lit something on fire. I clicked that meaning to loot it. Oh, thank God these guys don't have, like, the Araj blood explosion potion thing. That would have been a scene. Alright. Can we craft some potions of speed? Ashes of Einir. Extract all. What are you gonna use? Yeah. Only 2. Hey, So Black, how's it going? Thank you for raiding. How was your stream? I saw that you were starting a new run, Abjuration Monk. I haven't caught you for a little bit. Has the Evocation Wizard Paladin won? I think you were saying something about Thunderous Smiting the Brain. Yeah, right, Abjuration Monk was back. Yeah, there was a while where Soblack was doing Abjuration Monk, and it looked pretty fun. For those of you who don't know me, I am Third Monkey. Baldur's Gate 3 challenge runner for the most part. I'll also play Sudoku and random other things on stream on occasion. We're doing a solo honor run, a pretty relaxed rule set, and we're a nature cleric at level 6. I'm about to go to Act 2. Slap to the Future. Oh, that's such a good name, Crypto. Slap to the Future. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Do I have anything? I still have some stuff in the rat, I think. Yeah. Oh no, in timber. There we go. Yeah. Put obvious sail junk into Corinna, as this is. You have Paladin 1. Nerf the wizard to make Smite good. Yeah, I mean, such is the life of Paladin. You know. Paladin be like... it's hilarious that even 2 Paladin, 10 Wizard is like an improvement over straight Paladin. Like, oh my god. I think we just said we're going to Act 2, right? We're resting and going to Act 2. We could forge the Suser weapon. I'm never freaking using a Suser weapon, am I? I think I just wait until I find a regular greatsword or a sickle or whatever, and I just craft it and sell it just to get the XP. I don't really care. Could just do the dagger now, lose a little bit of money. That's actually a move. That is actually a move. Paladin slander wherever I go. Yeah, hey Roland. Yeah, oh man. Paladin has a few redeeming qualities. And a few being not that many. Relative to other classes. Maybe in a full party context, or in a context where you're willing to long rest after every fight, you can feel okay smiting every turn. But that's all you get. You know, people talk a big game, in 5e at least, people talk a big game about these auras. Like the Paladin auras. But the saving throw auras are like really limited range, and your Paladins, they like are really not going to have more than 16 charisma often, you know? So it's like +3 to saving throws if you're nearby to the Paladin. I could just cast Bless. Like, at level 1. I could just cast Bless. Why would I spite? It feels not very strong as well. say about it. There are some fun tricks, like the Oath of Vengeance, casting the Vow of Enmity on yourself so you get advantage against everyone. Like, yeah, that's fun. Even that's not that... that's nice. I guess that's the way I'll say it. I'm not, like, going wild over that. There are plenty of other ways to get advantage on your attacks. Yeah, it's bugged. That's the way I'd phrase it. But, like, you know, at least in full party or whatever, you just wear Risky Ring, or, like, you wear, like, what's the thing that gives you advantage? Is it the Gloves of the Automaton? Lv6 Barbarian, exactly. Yeah. Lv6 Barbarian. You could just be Paladin. Right, you could be Paladin and Bug, or use bugs to get the same effect as Barbarian gets all the time, without bugs. Yeah, there you go. That's the right comparison to draw. Or you could do, like, Darkness Devilsight Warlock, or, like... yeah, but even if you're just doing, regular attacks, like, even without advantage with the sword or whatever, there's plenty of items and things that you can use to get advantage. Your hit chance is not, like, why am I opening this container? Oh, and when I close that, it closes this thing? That's very... it's good, right? But I don't know that that's a good enough class feature to save the class.
The roaring, the flames sput.
Because then you have to take 3 levels of it. Meanwhile, like, those could be barbarian levels, right? And you could get rage, and you could get resistance to all damage except psychic on your attacks. Or you could get the Tigerheart bleed thing, right? The fancy smites are terrible. I have not tried any of them myself. I have heard tell that they're moderately interesting, or at least some of them. Like, Soblack recently did a run. His last run was Evocation Wizard Paladin with Thunderous Smite. And that he seemed to make work. I don't know a lot about what the actual build was. I didn't get to watch most of it, unfortunately, but I trust there's something there. Wrathful, you can double psychic damage. There's something there. The action plus bonus action cost is just so unnecessary. What's the Amulet of Ball supposed to do? I mean, I was thinking, like, Boal's Benediction, Slicing Short Sword, or Boal's Benediction, Tiger Barbarian, you know. Free advantage chaining. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Slicing Short Sword. Like, yeah, you just use Slicing Short Sword. Why do you need 3 levels of Paladin for advantage on every attack? You always wanted to use your action plus bonus action plus reaction. You can build around that, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here's an ad break in a second. I'm sorry. It's better than ever using Divine Smite. Yeah. Bleeding unsuccessful attacks. Man, how do I... The chat is going very fast, and I need to make OBS make my chat bigger so that I can actually see. There we go. Okay, now I should hopefully be able to see more than, like, the last 2 messages in chat. Alright. We're stalling. We can go to Act 2. We can long rest. That's what we can do. I don't think I'm going to need to fight any whole person enemies until I go to Act 2. Until I get level 7, sorry, for the thing, right? There's like a million free XP early in Act 2. And if I really want it, I can go do the Kobolds and Grimishka and be fine. Do I feel like doing Ethel now? Not really. I mean, I'd love to have 18 decks, like, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that that's, considering how Ethel went for me last time, I don't feel like I need to take that fight at a low level. I mean, last time I just got ruined because I didn't use poison resistance, which is a different problem. But yeah, I'd be happy to stack a little bit more. 6 sorcerer, 6 lore bard. Well, Crypto, I'm going to go to Act 2. I have the Guileful Movement Elixir equipped. Right, so my question was like, I could do Ethel now. Do I want to do Ethel now? Not with this. Not with these spell slots, and not at this level. I mean, it's perfectly doable at this level. Just, I don't want to use the door strat. Yeah, I don't want to exploit it. Just feels unnecessary. And yeah, I don't think I'm getting enough out of it to feel like I should do that. Okay. Let's go back to this, and then we'll let's do this. Or we can swap back to Sora as well. I really want Sora to be good. We're gonna get a couple more AC, I guess. Is there a helmet of plus AC? I don't think that there is. We can get some AC off the Wondrous Gloves and Boots and things. There's a Twilight Ring for an extra AC. The good Lord gave us Minor Illusion. Now use the door. You'll be fine, Door's Trophy. Yeah. I've done the door before, and it's like, it's fine. Like, when I was doing the door, I did Ethel at level 4 as part of my route to get to level 5. Which... Oh, yeah, actually, here's the other reason not to do Ethel at level 4. Or not to do Ethel earlier, right now. I want to take Ethel's deal to get the 100 XP and the advantage in all checks item for use in Act 3. And if I do that, then I'm going to have disadvantage in the perception check for Madeline's Ledger in the Waning Moon, which is also experience for He Who Was' whole deal. Yeah, there you go. I've convinced myself. Okay, so the next time we get into a combat, let's see how this works in a more sane way. Like, when there's just one item on, how does the reeling stack work? I think everything else is fine in terms of equipment. It's not like we have great equipment or anything. Like, this equipment kind of freaking sucks, but whatever. The Sentinel Shield. The Sentinel Shield for beating Ethel on initiative? Isn't that the one that Lontarv has? Is that the right? Is that the one that I'm... Oh, shield. Shield. Okay, Lontarv. Advantage in perception checks. Yeah, you could cancel this, that's true. You can make it neutral. But I could also get this and make it advantage, right? If I have disadvantage and advantage, it's neutral. I might just be buying this anyway, honestly. Especially because of the way that the Grove Defense fight went down, and the fact that Damon is dead. I might be wearing that Adamantine Splint Mail as my endgame. And if that interacts badly with having the Adamantine Shield up, then I'm in the running for another shield. And I don't have alert yet either. This feels very good. Yeah. Shield of Devotion Aid. Ah, this lovely classic, this shield makes level 1 possible. Or it made level 1 possible for me, at least. Alright. The entirety of Act 3, Crypto. The entirety of Act 3. That's true. Oh, yeah, it's true. Enhanceability. It's just better. I have enhanceability. Why do I need Ethel's Charm? I guess I just need the XP. The XP is the only thing I would get from it, from doing this order. This. It says 81 camp supplies used to long rest. It's a liar. It will not use the last item that brings it above 80. So it'll actually use less camp supplies if the math doesn't work out right. There may be a run one day where you actually care about that. I hope it never comes to that.
Worth talking to,
Hey, Crypto, for your vegan run, do you only use vegan camp supplies?
Dog wags his tail. A small bag he gives in and surrenders his find to you.
Oh,
Scratch his tongue,
a bone.
lolls out.
How useful. All at once. Having advantage on literally every check. Yeah, that's true. So are there any sequences where you need to make multiple checks at once? I mean, yeah, that's true. It is kind of a pain. Like, I could give myself advantage on the intelligence check in the Shar basement, or the Shar altar. And then I have to cast a different enhanceability to get a wisdom check at the Shar altar. And I have to do a different one for charisma. Like, and when I blow all my level 2 spell slots, like, what? That doesn't feel, that doesn't feel right. The purpose of doing it in Act 3. What are the big checks in Act 3? The Rapture buff? The Mirror of Loss? Well, I'm gonna be Shar and Shadowheart. Can Shar and Shadowheart even get the Mirror of Loss? She gets it for free? Oh. Mirror of Loss. Shadowheart. Yeah, she's denied the benefits. She spared the Night Song. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so you need to make the bad choices in Act 2. Which is fine. I wanted to side with Shar. Many checks in House of Hope, also Sorcerer Sundries for Marco. So Black, have you heard of Connor? Have you seen Quag's, oh, I think it was Say's latest run for Bjorn. He has Connor whack the lever in front of Marco, and if Connor fails the check, Connor gets disintegrated, and you can summon Connor and do it again. And yeah, so that Marco check is no more. So Black's into hostile Connor. Yeah, you gotta do friendly Connor for that. That's true. Allied Connor. Yeah. It's the great travesty of this game that you cannot both get hostile Connor and allied Connor on the same run. You can kill Aelin and get the Dark Justiciar tag even with other characters. Yeah. Hitmiz and Chaw checks in the center of the square. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Oh, she'll automatically receive this without getting a curse. Interesting. Okay. So you just get it. Not bad. So I don't really care about this. Right? Rapture, there's like an insight check that's really important, I think. A Weasel and Lotto. Yeah. You need to pass this insight check. But I can just get advantage on wisdom with enhanced ability before I do this, right? That's not a problem. Yeah, so maybe the call is to use it in Act 2. A Ring of Truthfulness? Oh. Truthfulness. You don't even need enhanced ability. Heck yeah. Alright. Act 3 things. Good to know. I was thinking about what would come after I do this run if I play another run of Baldur's Gate. And the two things I were thinking about were going back into looting or doing what Soho is currently doing, which is a run of Act 3 starting at level 1. Which seems very exciting. There's like a whole new world of fresh XP signs to do, because no one cares about it for any other purpose. You know, Act 3 XP is a joke. And like, you know, the items and things that you can get at the beginning are like very different, right? You play this different game. Like here in this game, you play this game of like running around, collecting all this XP, getting to level 4, getting all the free items, and then you start doing the easy combats. And we don't do that at all in Act 3, but you could. Yeah, I guess Quad kind of did that for his reverse act order. So it's making every cursed decision. I haven't actually managed to catch a lot of Soho's stream. I caught her getting the Helm of Baldrin, like some of the stuff in that area with Answer, and I caught like the very first streams where like she was having performance problems with her laptop. I want to go through Brimforge. What cursed decisions did she make? I'm curious. Did she, I don't know, like, leave Vienna or something? I don't know. I know Jaheira is considered alive if you teleport to Act 3, so Minsk is probably recruitable. XP grinding in the lower acts. Yeah, I mean, maybe depending on your build, level 11 matters a lot. Like, if you're playing full fighter, you care about the extra attack. I mean, on some classes, you just don't care much. Yeah. Yeah, I guess the argument is, like, do you think that Merkel and the monks are hard? And if you think that they're hard enough to merit grinding XP or like doing XP optimal things in the early game.
Shit. You got one of Nair's moon lanterns, Jacques?
I don't have a moon lantern.
So?
Toplands are clogged with the death dark.
Go on. Get some air.
There's no way to get a moon lantern in this act. It's fine. If you're the right build, the monks would be the easiest fight in the game. Telekinesis has been a thing, as are anything that lets you get free throws in that fight. Did you have something else in particular in mind, Glenn? I'm curious. I would love for the monks to be easy. I feel like on most of a level run, I think on all the level 1 runs that have been completed. Actually, I haven't watched Bjorn on monks at level 1. But on the rest of them, the monks look like the diciest fight. I feel pretty confident that we've solved level 1 Merkel. Okay, yeah, just throw him off the map. Had to add a permitted term. Okay. Sorry, I'm stalling here because I'm not thinking about what's required before I go to the next act. Because I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna be like 5 seconds later, oh no, this thing's gone because I went to Act 2 and I screwed myself. None of this stuff advances when I go to Act 2. I don't care about... I'm not handing the boots in. I don't care about the near timer. That hasn't started yet. Oh, I have saved the Grimforge notes. Maybe because of Thola. Right, I don't have the free True Soul near quest. That's the important bit. I think everything here is done. The Underdark, nothing changes when you go to Act 2. The Overworld, we've already scared Vazark off. The Zent we've cleared out. Paladins we've dealt with. Flynn's stuff is done. The Goblin Camp quest is done. Ethel's stuff doesn't change. I think we're done. I think we're done. That's also true. Yeah, it's about enjoying builds that come online late for longer. Yeah. Cloud Giant, Potions of Flying, Speed Pots. Yeah. Well, level 1 can't get Cloud Giant, but the rest is valid. I don't know, can level 1 get Potions of Flying? If you use the pay to win, you can get a Potion of Flying. Yeah, so this doesn't say what level you start getting Soulless at, but my guess is that you don't start getting Soulless until level 6. From the Eagles. Okay, you could go kill the Eagles and get a couple Potions of Flying. Yeah. Could do it. Yeah, I wish the wiki was a little bit more complete about that. I don't actually know that it's level 6, so I won't edit the text of the wiki right now, but yeah. Okay, enough stall. Time to progress the game. We're going here. We need to...
Still barking at nothing.
As far as I know. Still around me as echo too.
do that. Yeah, summoning Scratch is pointless. This is pointless. We can put Spiritual Weapon back. It's doing force damage, it's not doing radiant. That's a little sad. I don't think I care about the rest of this. Oh, there is one thing that I need to remember to do, and I keep forgetting about it, which is to cast Speak with Dead with Yule. Speak with Dead on Yule. I'll remember to do that, well, at some point. But right now I've been stalling enough. Oh wait, sorry, I missed what you said about Yenna. Yenna can't die, yes, so she's a target practice at camp. Then Orin kidnapped Yenna, and so I was like, let her die. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The build aspect is interesting, right? Like if you care about your build and you need to be level 10 or level 11 for that build, then it's fun to get to try that build against Merfolk.
No time to waste.
We just out here, like, leaving... Oh my god, I'm gonna get freaking immediately ruined for this. What's the DC on this?
What are you hiding?
10? Yeah. I can lockpick this the old-fashioned way. Oh gosh! Oh my god, I didn't mean to click the inspiration button. Go back. Go back. No, I can't. Oh my god. Really? Boo. Fine. Continue. That's a little weird. I have more lockpicks. There's like a bajillion in camp. Okay. Well, I just lost an inspiration for it, but that's a good reminder to be a little bit more careful about the UX there. You've done that too, Teal? Yeah. That tracks. Oh, these the Grimforge Vadis actually have stuff on them, right? Do these actually have things in them? With trap chests that want to kill you? Yup. Oh my god, opening trap chests on a 1 HP run. What a Chad. Oh, and here's the key to that thing that I just spent an inspiration on right here. Alright, great. Everything's fine, I'm not upset at all. This is definitely high quality gameplay. Oh my gosh, cloud kill. Immediate cloud kill. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I think that so we had this early theory about how scroll loot worked. And we thought that it was based on the XP that you had level 4. That's wrong. It's just proven wrong. I think it has to do with where you are in the world and what level you are. That's what I think it is. I don't think you can get level 5 scrolls as a level 1 character if you can. You can only get those in Act 3, which includes Astral Prison. At level 1. You can get up to level 4 scrolls in Act 2 as level 1. Yeah. Oh. I don't know if Shadowheart is anything different from this cutscene, so I'm just gonna watch it.
Hells. That's quite a view. What happened here? I'm not sure I want to step in there.
This is no ordinary darkness. It feels powerful and familiar. These lands have been blessed by Lady Shar.
Blessed.
You must learn more about her presence here.
The Shadow-cursed lands were blessed by Lady Shar. Alright. No, it's true.
There's a familiar
No, it's
power
true.
to these shadows. Neither fully comforting or threatening. No matter. Moonrise
Okay.
Towers has to remain.
We need to get into the combat with the jerks. Or with Jonas and his friends, right?
I can
Where is that? Somewhere down here?
The Dark Lady shields me. I can feel her.
With you there, Teal. Okay, perfect. If you come in here the other way, you can still
Stay
catch
together.
these guys. Like if you come in from
Keep
the
to the
side
right.
with the Moonrise Convoy, you can catch these guys. But it's really rough. Like you need to enhance sleep and like bootleg it here. Or well, leg it, not bootleg. That means something else. Trade has a video showing how to do that. In his like XP
Stop!
strats.
Who's that?
XP strats run. Which is just saved on his channel. But I am not doing that right now. Yeah, you need to hotfoot it. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna tell her my name is Shadowheart. That's not suspicious at all in the Shadowverse things. A nightmare in the dark? What is this, like anime anti-hero? I'm a nightmare in the dark. What would Shadowheart say? Let's channel Glenn. What would Shadowheart say? We're a loyal servant of Shar. I'm bad man. Exclamation mark alert. Time to cook dinner. All right. Hope you enjoy your dinner. Hope it's something tasty, good, all that stuff. Yeah, catch you later. Eventually, I will add an exclamation mark lurk command. But you know, add one more to the to-do list. All right, lower your weapon first. I think she would say this. She's like, I have zero fear. I am a servant of Shar in the Shadowcurse lands. That's it. Like, who are you?
Fess, come closer.
All right, hands up, sure.
Jonas, look out!
F. F for Jonas.
Jonas!
I'm here! Where are you?
Jonas? Can you see our torches?
F for Jonas.
Can't see anything!
The passive check is 4?
Something's wrong!
Oh, I missed that there was a passive check. I'll have to look at the dialogue in a bit. Okay.
Follow my...
So the rest of it seems generic and not particular to Shadowheart. I think all of these do the same thing. Get ready to fight.
Harpers! To arms!
Yeah. Oh my god, that's annoying. I don't actually have necrotic resistance, and I haven't casted Spirit Guardians on myself yet. So on a no looting run, I came up with a strategy. So I would come here and enhance leap to this side. And when you do that, Jonas starts right here. You can shove or throw him into the chasm. You don't need his sword. It's not worth any gold for no looting. And that makes the fight way, way easier. And then, you do the usual, like, kill the shadows, thirst after the XP of these guys, all that stuff. Let me go just look at these. Look at these guys first. Yep, ethereal, sunlight weakness. Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Become invisible. Okay, that's fine. I think Spirit Guardian is just the button to click. Oh, you know what we do get from the crash? We get a bunch of these items that are like, the radiant damage, synergy, and reverberation items. You're here, and there's where the other is. You're back there. Okay. Can I hit all of them? Man, that was a one hit. That was a little dirty. This feels so excessive. Oh my god. Welcome back. We've just ruined the life of a multitude of shadows. In a single turn. Oh, why did I come here? This is the one thing that could get me killed. If one of these guys can shove and I get shoved off of it. What are your vulnerabilities, Jonas? Yeah, there's also something to be said for torching that up there. Yeah, this idiot keeps... Yeah, I've noticed this repeatedly happening too. He just runs into the Shadow Curse and, like, keeps kiting Jonas into the Shadow Curse. Very stupid. Sir. Yeah, we'll get this one. Going to the Gondian School of Survival? Oh my god. What a freaking brutal savage wrecked, dude. Holy cow. I don't even know where that guy is. Where did he go? I'm not gonna use the invisibility trick. It might be up here somewhere still. I guess we'll just take a shot on Jonas. Got interrupted. Too dark, that's fine. Did that attack have a result? He got ability drain for Dex, so I assume it hit, but... Okay, it just didn't show any numbers on top of his head. Yeah. Oh, and we still have this jump to spare. That's nice. Let's get, like, closest to these guys. It's not gonna help. Alright, okay, so this guy was here. Alright, there goes, Okay, have you considered leaving the Shadow Cursed area, sir? Where are you? Are you up here somewhere? Great.
Well done. Now we've got to move. Keep your torch high. If you step into the shadows, you'll be felled in a heartbeat.
Lady Sharp protects me.
Your funeral. Far as we can tell, there's no way through. The shadows will get you eventually, the deeper in you go. Keep to the light to buy yourself some time. Harpers, move out!
Okay. Thank you. They're gonna go to last light, that's fine. I don't need to thirst after their XP right now. We can go back and try to loot some places, I suppose. Oh my god, I got baited into picking up trash again. Oh, what's back there? Is it like He Who Was and stuff? Where am I? East is the... yeah. So up there is where I came from, I think. Yeah, nothing useful here. We can go to Last Light and pick up some nice gear and stuff. At some point I'll get stream elements to work again. It seems to be broken. I want to get like, oh god, I picked up 5 tongs. That's like one of the most cursed things. Alright. Get out of here. Get out of here with this trash. Go away. Go away. I guess we're pretending I need this. This I don't care about either. I don't actually know what the inspirations around here are. Could take a look at that. The Dead Druid's Journal, I believe, is a sage inspiration.
Notes on the shadow curse. Perhaps some feared it would spread.
We'll take a look at the Acolyte inspirations. Okay, Acolyte inspirations. Act 2. He Who Was. Isabel's Ritual, sure. Jonas's Funeral, we'll get that. And then Summon Wraith went down. Okay, so nothing right now. Yeah. What's her name about Jonas? Harper Megan. The one who went to the Gondian School of Survival. Yeah, this is right. The queue was and some stuff is down there. Let's just book it to last light. I don't really feel the need to do every little thing right now.
Better get to it.
Actually, is that He Who Was back there? No. This is just a random place with a random boar. Cool.
The shadow's hunger is endless, it seems.
I'm glad that I didn't waste my time coming back here later. There's another chest down there. Did not get the one from deciphering the texts in the square. Okay. I will try it out. I'm not looting that now, but I'll just make a note to myself to loot that later. Probably that will happen off camera. I assume this purple color is just me getting saved from the Shadow Curse every time it happens. Which is fine, it's just a little repetitive. It's interesting that they don't want Harper Jonas's body for the funeral. Oh, this is the Shadow Curse lands, right? All the loot's gonna be dog. Yeah. Oh, that's an actual piece of loot. A real hat. Part of me wants to try a no gear run, only so that I can have the experience of playing true Fashion Gate.
Worth a rummage?
Oh, Marty encumbered. Cool. We don't have to take any fights. We don't have to talk to the birds or anything. I don't really care what I'm wielding. I think there exists stuff back there, but not important now. Are we allowed to open these kinds of traveler's chests? I think we are.
Dead bird. Not the victim of a house cat, I take it.
This place is protected. Must be the
Yeah, I'm standing
refuge
right
the
there, like,
Harpers
not giving
spoke of.
less of a shit.
Some sort of barrier.
Okay.
The shadows
Oh,
can't
this
penetrate
Alright,
it.
let's see what they have to say about Shadowheart here.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. She's with me.
Oh.
Come.
Now, did we get the
Jaheira.
Jaheira line? Yeah, now we get the Jaheira line.
Ah!
What would Shadowheart say? You have to the 5 to count them again.
A count to 5 is all I need.
This is the Shadow Blessed Lands. It's my zone.
This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind.
Bad Shadowheart. We are bad Shadowheart.
You should never have come here, true soul.
I killed the Goblin Camp. I killed the Druid Grove. That was an accident. I didn't mean to kill the Tieflings. Pray that the Dark Lady send you aid. Indeed.
A pathetic deception. I know who you really worship, true soul.
Stop!
Oh, Fist Marcus!
I think I know this one.
His eyes meet yours. There's no recognition there, just a sick intensity as his voice reverberates in your mind.
If you want to survive this, then trust me. One true soul to another. She's infected. Aye. But she's not with the cultists. Helped me fight them off a while back, in fact.
Just like his leg clipping through the robe.
Is this true?
Oh, I didn't get an option to say no. I could have called out Marcus. Apparently not. What happens if I say... Wait, I can just attack? I can just attack? No, attacking has got to be cursed. Attacking is going to ruin my game. It's going to be like Kali's permanently hostile and whatever the heck else. I don't need that in my life. Yeah, I would think so, yeah. Some dialogue options are a bit much. Alright. It's a good reminder to save.
How is that possible?
She's never telling them about the artifact. Not in a million freaking years. You'll have to take my word for it.
You sound so confident for someone who's so wrong.
Haha, 21! Oh god. I didn't realize. Okay, are we fighting them all? Does anyone know what happens if you fail this? Suppose I'm willing to blow some inspirations through the RP. We might have just cursed the run again. Oh, there we go, nat 20, easy. Nothing was ever in doubt.
Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand why you, the enigma that you are, suddenly crossed our path. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls
Yeah,
out of
fighting
the dark.
all the Harpers and Jaheira and Tali with zero prep.
Tell me, why
And
have
with the
you
gear
come
I have
here?
now, it's like crap gear. Yeah, I'm good. Why are we here? We don't care about... I guess we do kind of care about the Absolute, right? We got tadpoled. We want to deal with that. But we're also trying to return the prism to Shar. It's definitely not here in Holiday. Do we want to destroy the Absolute? Do we want to destroy the Absolute? Has Shar said anything about destroying the Absolute? People just start role-playing now. It's my whole thing. Damn. I don't know, Glenn. Like, there's this other thing where you have 1 HP. It seems pretty important. My intentions aren't my own.
Not anymore. Not with so much at stake. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest.
Okay.
Aloe oil in
She
the
didn't
cupboard
challenge me
in
on
case
that.
the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come
Oh.
join me for a drink.
Sorry.
You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
You can have more than one thing. I know, it's wild. Oh man. My voice is a little rough. I've been
wants to know about supplies.
I've been practicing some grit in my vocal lessons and playing with my voice. And yeah, it's a little taxing.
Just about. We shouldn't hang around too long, though. Stock up while you can.
All right.
I only hope I've brought enough to see us
Give me
through.
your free supply pack. This dialogue was the reason that I started the no looting run. It was just so entertaining to me, the idea that you might want to spend an inspiration here to get a supply pack. Alright.
Cheeky.
Too dark to tell.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all
She
right
said the
by me.
line, she said the line, she said the line. Alright. We're level 6. How much do we have to spend to get max attitude? Trading and item pricing. 1,400 gold? Is that worth it? Are we gonna get the free... We might be able to get Lontarva. Oh, let's just see what we need to buy from her. She has arrows. We'll be buying arrows from her for a long time. Short bow. Yeah, she's got Oil of Bane. Alright. That's something I want. The Cloak of Protection, obvious buy. Shadeclinger Armor, obvious buy. Protection from missiles, I don't really care about. What does the spell actually do? Disadvantage of their damage is halved. I'm curious if this just means resistance or it halves it on top of that. If it halves the damage on top of resistance, then this is actually interesting for fights where there are a lot of arrows flying around. Maybe not for this run, but... Actually, isn't Protection from Missiles a spell that you can just learn on a certain class? Or maybe it's a monk ability, but it's different on monk. What is this? Oh, it's just given by items. Abdel's trusted shield on this thing. Does no looting run mean you can only buy things? Which fight has most arrows? Oh, I had a couple of fights in mind. I was thinking about the fight with Balthazar, where there's a bunch of skeletons shooting at you. I was thinking about the fights with the Dark Justiciars out of the portals, where there's like a million dudes around and they're all shooting. Like crossbows. Those are the two that immediately came to mind to me. There's also the one with Flind, where those Knoll Archers can shoot 3 times a turn. I mean, the sequencing to get to here before going there is a little odd, but, you know. That is a thing that could happen. The other thing that I think makes this bad is the fact that this is a concentration ability. I think I just said, yeah, concentration, short rest. Like, your concentration in the early game is not, you have better things to concentrate on, first of all. And you're gonna lose this in a couple hits. Like, the moment anyone hits you, you're gonna be rolling DC 10 concentration checks. And unless you buff up your concentration to the max, like, you don't need this. And if you were gonna buff up your concentration to the max, you should just cast Stone Skin from Scroll instead of using this. Then you get your glove slot back too. You don't get the ranged weapons against you have disadvantage thing, but... You know. Cloud Kill very strong. Yeah, crowd control. You're talking about Cloud Kill against Flind? No, we're not against Flind. Dark Justiciars or the Balthazar fight? I mean, Cloud Kill just feels like a very, very strong spell to me in general, but neither here nor there. Doesn't this thing also double your carrying capacity? I think this doubles your carrying capacity, it just doesn't say it here. Full strength. Doubled, yeah. So we are going to buy this specifically for the carrying capacity. So that's 3,000 gold. We might buy that for shield. We're not buying that. We're gonna buy some arrows and things from her. Let's claim we buy this. So we're like 2,500 gold spent. Yeah. 2,500, 4,000 gold spent. 5,000 gold spent. And we're gonna be buying special arrows from her, too. Or we'll want to, anyway. Undead slaying, many targets, this kind of thing. Yeah, I think that we should pay the 1,400 gold. Paying the 1,400... Oh, we have pink and leaf green. Oh, we have pink and leaf green from her, too. Nice. That's the die for the run. Oh, we just melt. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Yeah, I'm very tempted to try that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, so 1,400 gold to save... to get 100 attitude. And 100 attitude means you lose 50% of the base price of an item. These items are all 3x price. So if I'm going to spend 5,000 gold to go from 3x to 2.5x, Right, that's the way this works. Trading an item price. Oh, they have the formula there for you, sure. I don't actually know what this is saying. Yeah, I don't know what this means. Anyway, instead of parsing that, let's look at this. So, the attitude modifier, this is 3 in honor mode. This is going to be like minus 0.1 or something like that. Yeah, because I have -1 to persuasion. Or maybe I'm +1. I'm +2, actually, because of proficiency. So plus 0.2. This is 3. -3. Is it -3? Something's weird about this. Oh, no, the difficulty modifier is minus 0.5 in honor mode. That's what this is. So we have plus 0.2, minus 0.3. So we're at minus 0.1 right now. So we're up to 2.6. And we'll go from 2.6 to 2.1. So 5,000 gold divided by 2.1 times... sorry, we're going to go from 2.6... So over 2.6. So this is the base value. And we're going to multiply by 2.1. That's going to be the new cost. So we're going to save about 1,000 gold now by paying 1,400 gold flat out. And then the question is, how much is it going to cost to save us 400 gold, which is another 2k. So if I think I'm going to spend 2k in consumables with Tali, or make 2k worth of trades with Tali, then it's worth it. Oh, sorry, there's another ad break. I think I'm going to spend more than 2k with Tali. So I am going to make the donation. There we go. All right. Let's immediately start spending our 2k of sunk cost theorem goods. Let's sell the scrolls. We don't use those in this run. Antidotes we will never use again. All this junk, yeah, no thank you. I didn't intend to sell that, sorry. Sell this. Wonderful. The rapier +2, I don't want it. The shade clinger armor I do want. Oh, but it's very heavy. Let's leave it until we actually need it. We know we'll want it at some point. Beast slaying. Meh. Undead slaying, very useful. Extra spell slots, mediocre. A potion, I'll take that. Longsword, mace, special arrows. How much does this weigh? Hopefully not much. 1.8. Yeah, this costs less than it weighs in gold. So this is weight positive to buy. Okay, what else? Holy water. Wait, what is this if not holy water? Wizard's Bane oil. Okay, I'm still happy to buy that. Holy water, absolutely yes. Arrow of Transposition, sure, I can have a couple. Lightning arrows, yeah, I also believe in those. Acid vials. A pound of acid vials. I don't know if I believe in acid vials that much. I believe in dye, though. Do I want this? I think I might want to cast shield. Alright.
Take care now.
Apologies for the slow vendoring with Tali. Let's do that immediately. This goes into Brat. No, it doesn't go into Brat. Who does it go to? Temple. Alright, and the arrows. Arrows in here. If the interface would stop lagging. Consumables. This goes on my back. There we go. Here. Here. Send this to camp. Oh my gosh. Typically when I right click or I click drag, I want to click drag. Alright. This goes in the ribcage. This can go in... Stay out. Still don't know if it has any actual use. Alright. And, ribcage, sure. Alright, send this to camp. Thank you, Tali, for your, gifts. Okay, so now, what do we actually look like?
Just about.
We need a better helmet. This helmet sucks. But anyway, we got a new cape, so let's dye this. Combine. This actually looks pretty cool now. Alright, let's see how it looks with this. It's a little pink. It's a little pink. That's alright. We live in jumpsuit land anyway. Okay. What shall we do? Normally I'd be getting flawed Helldust gloves or something from Damon. But the man's freaking dead. Oh. Is the Strange Ox here as well, or is he also dead?
I've definitely
Oh,
seen
he
that
is here.
before.
It's my fault, but
Seems
only...
look in its eye.
Yeah, through some very interesting machinations of the game.
Heapside narrows at nighttime. 2 steps in, and you're likely
I don't
to
remember
pick up
if you were
some
there for
daggers
that,
in your
Glenn,
sheath.
but for the benefit of those who weren't, if you place a caustic brine out in front of the grove, and that caustic brine surface exists when
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mum.
when the tieflings are putting out supplies in the middle of the night for the grove defense. That will count as a hostile action against the barrels
Don't wander far.
that the tieflings put out.
We need to talk.
So you place a caustic brine surface, a barrel appears on top of it. The tieflings count that as a hostile action. They go hostile to you. Yeah. And during the very first fight of this game, or well, the level 2 fight at the gate defense. The level 2 fight at the gate defense, I threw a caustic brine at the bugbear and those goblins. That lasted all the way until the second gate defense and made Zevlor and crew hostile. Oh man, this place is so dead. There's no Mole, there's no Roland. god, the evil route sucks. What do I want to do? There is an important thing to do now, which is to get the snowburst ring. I care about that a lot. It's a perception check to spot. I don't know if it can be fairy fired. I suspect it can't. But I should go make sure I have advantage on the check and all of the nice things before I get it. Let's go check exactly where it is. I don't want to get this thing on accident. Snowburst ring. Perception required north of spot in the bedroom north of the bar. So I believe it's this room here. This is the bar. I believe it's in a floorboard in this room. So what can we do to buff our wisdom checks? We can cast guidance on ourselves, for sure. We can get an advantage through enhanced ability. Murkon, when he's alive, comments on it. Oh. Is it guaranteed if he comments on it? Oh, that's not the right button. Enhance ability. Enhance ability, wisdom. That advantage on Insight Ring is duplicative with this, but it's only in Act 3 anyway. Something else that adds to my wisdom checks? Wisdom. Related items. Wisdom saving throws. That's not what I care about. Wisdom checks. That's what I want. Ability. Insight. No, perception. 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 Yeah, I don't have this. Because I don't have Shapeshifter Disguise. Oh my god. I just had the craziest idea. You know what we do? We can become shapeshifted. We do the Karnas quest. We kill Karnas with the Harpers, and then get Dolly. We free Dolly from the Moon Lantern. And when she asks you to like say the magic words to become like immune to the Shadow Curse, you can just tell her off. You can tell her off, and then she turns you into a pig, and then you are shapeshifted, and you have 1d4 on checks. That is delightful. That is delightful. I'd never thought about that until now. Right, Teal? New meta, Dolly meta. Yeah, the check's not very high, I know, but this is an item that I consider core to the idea I had when I chose Nature Cleric at the beginning of the game. So I'm being very, very careful about it. Knowledge of the age is wisdom. Knowledge to make a cleric. Githyanki. Yeah, so it's just guidance and proficiency. And if I do Karnas first, I'll have to do Karnas and the Strange Ox first, right? And then I can get the extra 1d4. So what's the DC? Does it say what the DC is? If it doesn't say the DC, then we'll add that. Perception check required. Useless. What do I have to perception? It might just be -1. Oh, I have 2 wisdom as well. Where do I see my abilities? Where are they? They're in one of these tabs. Ah, here. Here. Just +2. I didn't take, this thing. 10? Okay. My guess was gonna be 14. 2 plus 1d4 with advantage. That's about a 75% chance to get it. That's if it's 14. And if it's 10, it's like 15 and 16. Okay, well, we'll give it a shot, and we'll see how it goes. The Dolly meta is actually hilarious, though. The Dolly meta is hilarious. But it requires fighting Strange Ox and Karnas now. I don't actually know at what point Karnas leaves. Like, when does he do his thing? Like, appear in Moonrise. I don't want him to get to Moonrise. I want to fight him with the whatchamacallit. With the Harpers. Never used this ring, yeah. My plan is Divine Strike Cold with this ring. But how much does the 1d4 actually buff my odds? Not at all if it's a DC 10, right? Or like barely. It's a DC 14, it buffs it a little bit. From like 75 to... Yeah. Roll a 7 with advantage. To like 90. Let's just get it. If I get screwed, I get screwed. Oh, wait. This is mutually exclusive with guidance. Okay, is there any other source of advantage? There is, right? There's some items. Yeah. Sentinel Shield. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we do save this for later. And if we're going to, like, Wraithwind and Sentinel Shield, then we do need to do the Karnas fight first anyway. So we are doing Dolly meta, because it's 2d4, it's not 1d4. That's fine. We'll talk to Jaheira and all that.
No harm in a little conversation.
I can loot last light on my own time.
To your very good health.
Sure. Oh yes, the exact check that I wanted to find. I have advantage on this anyway, I don't need... It's fine if that spell slot was a waste.
You perceive a...
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. Indulge me. You don't know what you're... Well, still not quite. People tend... As an heir, answer me.
I don't want to tell her about the artifact, so I'm not drinking the thing.
Changing you, isn't it? And you're certain you will continue to resist?
Yes.
Good. I have every reason to be caught. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century. Believe me, he was a... But he's returned.
He was a Sharn once, indeed.
We met him on... He healed. You are that hope.
It's where people look at me and see hope.
The light is rather dim. Out here in the Shadowlands...
Yes, that's right, Glenn.
The point remains. Protect. Find out what it is. Once Cleric is without his shield, the sword. Together, we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
Okay. Yeah, he betrayed Shar. We're killing him. We're killing him.
Without a cure for your... I promise. And whatever magic. Until then, we keep drinking wine when... You're not... She's upstairs.
Okay. We're not gonna trigger the Marcus fight yet. Isabel subscribes to the Gondian Scroll of Survival, and there's a lot of easy XP to get. That's not part of it. I also want to do the Strange Ox before I do that anyway. For allied last light reasons.
Good man.
Then what is next? The Gondians. The fucking Gondians. Alright. Yeah. Oh, let's go.
I wish we had a bloody.
Wait, did I sell Harper Megan's sword to Tali, or to Jonas' sword to Tali? I think I did. I think that's what just happened.
Got to have a plan first.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Where is it? Yeah, it's 37 gold off the spy pack. That's good.
Take care now.
Good. Glad I didn't lose too much money on that. Let's do the funeral. On this run, we are not improvised melee weapon or throwing other NPCs. So, there will not be a last light swim team.
He was joking this morning. Jonas, I mean. He was a good harper. Yes, I'd like that. He always took... I think I need some time by myself.
Cool. And we got the inspiration. To make up for all the inspirations we've been wasting. I don't think we've used a single valuable inspiration this entire session. I'm not throwing on this one? Yeah. No scrolls, no improvised melee weapon, no throwing enemies, no traveler's chest, no companions. Those are the current rules of the run. And, rule of cool beats everything else, I suppose. What are the interesting fights to take now? We can do the birds.
The Graven Guard's still alive, you reckon? He better be.
We can just cast Spirit Guardians and ourselves and fight the birds. That sounds fun.
When I give the word.
Obviously, it's entirely unnecessary.
You mean to reach... Yeah, the cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly.
You lead, I follow.
Splendid. Harper's with me.
So they won't actually do their thing until we actually get there. Until I actually get there. So I'm fine with that. The birds. Is enough vigilance? I could use a vigilance elixir and honestly, vigilance elixir is probably pretty good. There's a lot of surprise stuff here. Vigilance. Drink that one. And we'll talk to a bird. Probably just void bulb a bunch of them to death. We'll add initiative them. It's all fine. There you go. Alright. Let's void bulb. Once again, this bar is problematic. These random elixirs don't need to be here. And why does this need to be here? That's entirely unnecessary. As always, I still have Lump's Horn and I haven't used it, even though I'm in Act 2. Void Bulb. I'll put the Caustic Bulb in here, too. Acid Vial? It's Emotional Spore Horn, exactly. I know that if I needed someone to just be a useless NPC ally for a while, I could do it. I think there's a spot where I could get all 5 of them. Let's greed and only get 3 of them. Let's do it. Oh, we got all of them. That's nice. We don't outsource from Rue here, exactly. The sentiment's basically the same, right? Just throw a thing. Make them all die. I don't think I really want to create a big caustic pine surface. Let's just do this. Blocked. Alright. Really? Oh, because I'm hitting this raven? That's the problem. Does this hit 6 of them? They're all... Are they immune to bleeding? Is that what I've just discovered? Oh, that one's just bugged. Yeah, I think that there is a bugged raven. Like, one of them always seems to do that in this patch. Let's take a shot at the back one, I suppose. Too dark. Annoying. Do I have a light cantrip? I don't think I do. Man, I took so many useless cantrips and not this one. I have Thorn Whip as an action. Freaking why? Don't think I will ever use that, not even once. Actually, I did use it as an action. I use it as an action against the Gith. Alright, I don't feel bad about my decisions anymore. Too dark is fine with me, I don't really care. I've spent enough time
Your time is coming.
worrying about that. And now we just have the bugged one to deal with. Let's go. Crit miss. I can't actually get close closer without spending this, and then I'm not going to be able to actually attack this turn. That's fine. Okay, you are going to attack me. So you're not bugged, you're just unwilling to move if I go down. Alright. That was 12 times 40 XP. 360 XP, it's not bad. We're 3 hours 30 in. So I suppose it's another ad break. When do I want to stop? I am starting to fade out. What's the DC in this thing? I mean, the next big things I would want to do are Karnas and maybe the fights with the plants and all that stuff on Oliver. And I think I want to be in better shape than I am right now. I'm kind of I don't think I'm at 100% anymore.
You better, or I'm a dead
and
man.
Karnas in particular, I'm worried about.
Aren't we all? Not as long as we can put up a fight, we're not.
Yeah, so maybe we should just call it? Oh, yeah, here's the thing I need to do. Okay, so here's the route I need to take. I need to get to level 7. And I need to get to level 7 before I fight Karnas, so that I have, I just roll another elixir for it. What am I talking about? This is no consumables thinking. This is not this one. This one's too relaxed. Yeah, I get my elixir back if I do this. Hey, Squiz. We started the ad break. God damn it. I'm about to end stream. I suppose let's spend this time finding someone to raid. Mark is online. Jamal is online. Panda's playing. Mage Fight's playing. Who else is up? Oh, don't cause echo. Don't cause echo. That's bad. Baldur's Gate 3. Solo Honor. Yeah, let's raid one of our friends. Let's raid Panda. I don't think I've ever raided Panda before. Panda I met recently through Say. He's also playing solo hunter mode. He's an extremely talented Diablo 4 player, and seems like he's also a very talented BG3 player as well. So yeah, looking forward to watching some of his content. And yeah, I'll see you there. Okay, so actually let's wait for the ad break to end. Hit the rate button. And oh, I can leave a raid message. All right. Monkey raid. So we have my emotes. Let's leave monkey raid. Let's leave that, and then we're gonna go say hi to Panda. Panda Glassstone. So yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Hope you have a good evening, morning, or whatever time it is. And I'll catch